Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Driven by Christ Auto. So, we had some problems in the last recording. I had people beating all over my doors, cats doing this, just anything that could have interrupted me, and I end up clicking some wrong buttons, getting aggravated, and I end up deleting some stuff. So, in the last episode, we had finished our friend Johnny's R34 GTR for his dealership. We got that completed. We had the Lamborghini set up on the rack for today, for this morning, but things changed. Alright, so in the part that we lost in, filming, we're going to go back over our word again because it was lost, and that is the main reason why I do this stuff. So I'm going to try to keep calm. Anyways, dear faithful Jesus, help us hold on to the hope, trusting that you are faithful, especially when many things are going wrong. Yeah, just like with what just happened, going wrong. Having a problem with it right now. All we can do is hold on to you. We would love to be able to sort things out in our own mind and find the way forward, but often this is impossible. Yep, very true again. At such times, what we really need to do is seek you and profess our hope. To have hope is to have faith. Your words matter not only to other people but also to me. Speaking negatively discourages me as well as the people around me, but when our words affirm our hope and trusting you, we gain confidence that you will show us the way to proceed. The foundation of our confidence is that you are faithful. Moreover, you have promised you will not let us be tempted beyond our ability to endure. Sometimes the way of escape you provide comes through our own words, such as, I trust you, Jesus. You are my hope. This promise keeps me holding on to you as my hope. In your hope-filled name, Jesus' name, amen. Alright, so, anyways, that was the word from us today. I'm still a little bit aggravated about what happened earlier. I'm gonna get over it once we start working on this car. So, uh, we went and checked our message board. We also got a box of blessings, which Jamie picked out. I think 2 and 5. We end up getting some scrap parts, which is really good, and we got a whole nother case, which added another barn location, and we also got some business XP. But let me show y'all this. I know y'all are probably seeing this trashed up BMW. So anyways, we went and checked our voicemail on our phone, and this kid went out joyriding in his daddy's BMW. Apparently he works for a law firm and he is out on a business trip. Well, this is not your regular everyday BMW. As you can tell, it's got custom rims. We got a bumper, but take a look at what it's got up underneath the hood. This is an LS swapped, uh, kind of like an LS swap, but it's a dual overhead cam LS. It's like one of the fastest engines in the game. It's just not supercharged, and they got this thing in a BMW. So, yeah, Daddy's gonna be really mad at his son whenever he comes back and find it. So the boy has taken rights for his wrongs. He's going to pay to have his dad's car fixed. So this must be a pretty wealthy family if the son's got enough money to fix everything on this BMW. He says, do what we need to do to get it back like almost new. So I thought about not taking the job and us working on the Lamborghini because the son shouldn't have took his dad's car out for a joyride, and I don't know how he destroyed it, but that's what we're working against. But then again, I thought, well, we're going to be helping this kid. We may be saving somebody's life. We don't know how his dad is, so he may not know Jesus, but we're going to try to help him. So Anyways, we went ahead, we pulled the front hood and the windows out, and by that time I had all types of wonderful things going on in the background that was interrupting me. So I had to stop recording, so I'm just catching you up to speed on what was going on, long story short. So anyways, we're going to continue tearing down this car and getting it ready for we're gonna have to do some welding because he has done destroyed the main part of this car, uh, the frame, and we are gonna have to pull the engine out of here to do that. So we're gonna do what we can to fix these body panel pieces. Oh, and I also off screen, I also got our scrap pieces taken care of, and I got all of our barnyard parts that we was able to fix, and I got them sold on eBay. So we are currently up to, we're starting out with $189,000 today, and after the box of blessings with the scrap pieces, we're at 3,170 performance scrap. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we're gonna see what type of proceeds we make from today. And guys, more than likely this is gonna be a part 2 to this, because we're gonna have to tear this car down. This car is just, and we even got suspension parts that are tore up. We got a destroyed rim. It's not good at all. So let's go ahead and pull out all of our interior. We'll pull the carpet and everything out, and the steering wheel. We'll leave our little steering wheel hub. Yeah, he destroyed that back right hand side. That's the one that the rim got taken out on. So, oop, wrong button. But yeah. So we're gonna try to get through this car as quickly as possible. Because he said his dad is on the way home from a business trip. Now, knowing him and his dad, since him being an attorney, he's probably flying. So, good Lord. Like, the control arm, everything is destroyed on this back end. That's kind of funny. It's always the traction side. I wonder if it's got a welded diff, or if this is a posi track. It's got to be a posi track rear end with an LS swap. So, but it's kind of funny. It's always this right hand rear where all your power goes to first, and then it gets transferred once this wheel starts spinning, and then that's the side that's also destroyed too. Anyways, but we're gonna go ahead and pull the drive shaft out, and get ready to pull the engine. We even got some problems with this drive shaft. Oop, let's zoom in. Alright, so we got the drive shaft out. Let's get on the transmission, and we're gonna pull the starter. You gotta get it out of the way to get the transmission off. Transmission looks okay. You didn't destroy it. That's always good. And we're gonna undo our downpipes. So that's the only thing that's connected to the motor. Now we ain't gonna be upgrading anything. We're just trying to get it back exactly the way it was before it was destroyed. Now I don't know what status that was. His dad may be able to tell that something went down because, oh no, well, I forgot about that. Get it back up in the air. We got to get this over here because we got to drain fluids. Alright, his dad may actually be able to tell that something's up whenever he comes back and his car is like literally almost brand new. So, let's go ahead and hit this drain plug real quick. Engine oil kind of looked kind of bummish. I don't think they were taking care of this car very well. But we're going to pull this oil filter, drop it down into here. Alright. Go ahead and get this moved. Alright. So, we got the oil drain, got the oil filter pulled, we got the exhaust undone, the transmission. Are we going to have to pull the clutch? No, we got plenty of room to go straight up even with the clutch on it. So, we don't have to pull the clutch off. We can do it on the engine stand, but we do have to move some stuff from up underneath here. But first we got to drain fluids. So not really sure what this kid was doing, but I don't understand how he said that he hit an animal. I think this kid's just lying all the way around. Like, But even though we're supposed to forgive people because they lie, people are sinful, I was gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna help no lying kid. But I literally think we're gonna be saving somebody's life, because if I had a LS Swap BMW and I come home and I found it like this, yeah, somebody would be meeting Jesus. It'd probably be me from having a heart attack. But we're gonna go ahead and Jamie's finding humor out of this in the background. I can hear it. But anyways, we're gonna get everything pulled out of the way so we can get the engine out of here. Alright. Way we're not crushing reservoirs, which it looks like we're gonna have to replace them anyways. We're gonna pull the cooling fan assembly out and pull the radiator. That should give us plenty of wiggle room to get this engine out of here. Well, let's get the air box out of the way. Oh man, the famous clips. Whenever y'all hear about a rubber bushing or a clip missing, it's more than likely going to be on this air box or on the back side of the distributor on the old school like supercharged V8s or the OHV V8s. Yeah, that clip is always missing and you'll never find it. You will almost want to just get rid of the car because it's going to aggravate you so much. But anyways, alright, so we got everything out of the way. We should be able to pull this engine out with ease now. Let's go ahead and get our motor hoist over here. Alright, so let's get this thing pulled out. Yes, pull out. Alright, we're gonna roll this engine over to here. We'll put it on the motor stand. And let's get it mounted. Alright, so we got it on the stand. The engine, for the most part, looks like it's in good condition. I don't think we're gonna have to mess with any of that. It doesn't say anything in the work order form about messing with the engine. It's all suspension. Yeah, let's see, oil filter. So he needs an oil change. That's fine. We were gonna do that anyways. Oh yeah, we gotta pull the rims and stuff off of the car. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're gonna see if we can't fix these rims. Alright. This all looks really good up front on that side, so I don't see any suspension stuff that we gotta deal with there. Everything looks good up here. Hub, suspension components look really good. It looks like all the damage was done in the back. Right here. Almost gonna want to lean and say maybe this car was involved in some street racing and we had a suspension component that failed and tore up a bunch of stuff. Maybe the car left the road and you know, went tearing through these sand dunes we got around here. So that's what I'm gonna lean towards. But we have got a bunch of stuff that is mangled over here, but I think we got spare parts already in stock, so all this stuff we should have in inventory. We shouldn't have to hit up O'Reilly's, but we are gonna have to get a hold of Rim Shop Central and their tire division possibly. I don't know. We're gonna go figure it out once we get these tires on the tire machine. Because I don't even know how bad that rim, I don't even know if it can even be fixed or not. Yeah, see, this side looks pretty good. All this looks good. It's just that one side that's destroyed. So let's get these tires broke down and see what we're up against. Alright, the BMW wheels. Yeah, I'm gonna kinda say that this kid is trying to pull the wool over my eyes, and it ain't working, because there was no damage to the front of the car at all, like on the bumper, so I really don't see where we hit something, but every bit of where all the power is going to the wheel. Maybe somebody was out there racing and something broke over here and it tore all of this up, sent the car off the road, and then, you know, it was just downhill from there. Because, I mean, this car was just completely covered in dirt. So, separate parts. And this is the bad rim. I don't know if we're going to be able to fix this. This is going to involve a lot of welding. And we'll just have to see if my machine shop computer says it can do it. So, let's check our body parts. Alright. Was able to fix that. Alright, so was able to work the hood out. Able to, looks like we got the mirror. Door's good. Alright, it's taken multiple times to fix these items, so these things were really badly tore up. 29%. Alright, so we got what we could fix in body components. Now let's see what we got in the machine shop. We're going to go ahead and fix the anything that we pulled off that can be fixed, we're just going to go ahead and fix it. Service the transmission while we already got it down. I mean, if the boy's going to be paying for the labor, I'm going to take care of it. So we'll comb the radiator, anything that needs to be fixed. Get some new clips. There's the clips for the air box. We got a 3D printer for our plastic. This looks like it just needed to be cleaned out. Alright, so no, only 3 rims were able to be fixed. So not good at all. That means we're gonna have to order another rim from rim, or hold up, let's see, let's pull up our menu real quick. We're going to add that. Alright, let's pull out our tablet, rim shop. That's what we're gonna have to go to. Alright, so open the list. 18-inch ET0. So we need 18-inch rim, ET0 buy. Alright, so we got a brand new rim on the way. I think we're going to be able to reuse the tires, so we're going to have to wait for that to get here. Thank God they actually had that one in stock. So Jesus is going to help this boy out. That's the only one that's going to be able to do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the car down. We're going to actually work on the welding. Get what we can fixed on this, because I think this is going to be the biggest part that Daddy's going to see, is all this destruction to the frame from riding it off the road. So let's go ahead. Hey, only $500 to get it welded. So apparently it was mainly just a bunch of cosmetic cleaning stuff going on. A few tack welds, few main structural welds that were broke, but nothing outrageous. Let's go ahead and pull this battery out of here. We'll throw it on the charge. Take care of the customer, even though the customer may have been doing wrong, but he's doing right by having it fixed. So get that out of the way. So yeah, they took it down to the main part of the metal. So this car is gonna have to be primed, and we're gonna have to get new window components. But let's get this up in the air. In fact, we're going to clear our shopping list, and we're gonna start tagging everything that we need in the back. May be able to actually turn this rotor out. Don't know. But he's not wanting us to modify this car, so we're not going to be able to put like special, you know, the performance brakes like I would normally do to a customer, because it may draw attention. So we're just going to fix what it is that is broken and go, get him back rolling and get him down the road again. Hopefully this don't happen in between here and wherever his house is. Alright, that suspension arm's gone. This one, oh, gotta pull the bush. Yep, there's a failed bushing right there, but that's probably what started this catastrophe. Because I don't see any of these other bushings coming off bad. It was just that one, and that is the one that keeps everything straight. Especially whenever you're torquing this car up, and considering it's powered by an LS or a dual overhead cam V8, kind of like sticking two H-series Honda motors together that make one engine. So I can only imagine how much power this car has got. So, alright. Looks like the shock absorber is good. I don't know how, but... And they destroyed the knuckle housing or the spindle. Okay, it's wanting us to take this off. Pushing, and there we go. So everything else looks okay. Now we can go ahead and start putting new components on. Our rim just got here, so we'll be able to install them here in just a second. Let me see if I got one of these. Alright, so we're gonna have to order that. And it's not gonna let us do nothing until we get that. So let's go hit up O'Reilly's. Oh yeah, wrong menu. Gotta go to the O'Reilly's parts menu. Stop. Alright, so $110 for that spindle. We got that on the way, and like I said, I think I got most of the other suspension parts, so let's get these rims installed. Or we'll just have to scrap that other rim. There ain't nothing we can do about that. 235, 35, 18. Oh, we got one bad tire, so we're gonna have to actually get another tire, and this is a race tire, so that's what I figured. This was Daddy's weekend race car that the boy took out, and looks like he was doing some racing and couldn't control it. So let's get over here to our tires, and we're gonna tag this. Alright, 235, 35, 18. Alright, let's pull up our tablet, go to the tire shop. It's going to be a regular race tire. It's going to be an 18-inch, 235, and 35 is our profile. $700 for that one tire. So, alright. So, we're waiting on a tire, and we just got our spindle in, so we're gonna go ahead. O'Reilly's just dropped that off. We're gonna get it out the box and get it mounted up. Let's hang it by. Let's see, where are we gonna hang this at? We'll hang it by this upper suspension arm. New bushings. There we go. Alright, so at least that will hang here now, and now we're gonna go ahead and start. Wow, and I know that I've bought this stuff. Okay, so we got to, let's get into our O'Reilly menu again, and we're gonna need some sway links, but we're gonna go ahead and buy, we'll just do a 10-pack of them. They're on the way. Let me see if we actually got this in. Okay, we're gonna have to buy some more of them too. So we're gonna add that. Do another 10. I know we got bushings. We always keep them bushings in stock. Suspension arm A. We got 2 of them left. We're probably gonna be able to actually fix that one, so not gonna have to worry about that. Spring. Yeah, we had all that in stock. gonna have to get some more spring caps. They're almost done. Let me see if I can catch them before they leave so they can bring all this over at once. Let's see, do I got another shock absorber? Nope, I'm gonna need some of them. We're gonna get 4 of them. Boy, O'Reilly's gonna be bringing a truck full down here. Gonna need some more of them too. Man, yeah, literally a truck full. That way we can keep our inventory of our parts up. But a lot of these we were just almost out of, so we're gonna put these links in. And let's see, it should have the, yep, I knew I had them in stock. I know we should have these hubs. Nope, no hub. We're gonna have to order a hub too. Get 10 of them, that way we ain't having to worry about that. Alright, so we got our suspension arms in. Remember, this bushing is really important. I think that's what gave it up. Kid went to drop that thing in first gear, went good. Whenever he hit second, this broke, and that was all she wrote. There we go. Let's go ahead and push in our wheel bearing. Ooh, wait a minute, we gotta get some more. We gotta get some more hub bearings. Let me just type that in. Hub. Alright. Wheel hub. We'll get 10 of them. Alright, so we got that on the way. I already know we got some extra brake disc. I know we keep pads in stock. So none of this stuff we're gonna have to worry about. We can wait for all of our replacement parts. Man, we're gonna need a drive axle too. Alright, so we ordered our drive axle. It will be on the way. That's the last piece we got here. So let's go ahead and get these tires installed while we're waiting on our parts to get in. So yeah, boy, I would have liked to seen whatever happened to this. It don't look bad at all now. It's actually pretty good. Let's see. But anyway, so we got the tires mounted. We're gonna go ahead and balance them. I was just looking at a few more things before. Dang, that one took 3 wheel weights. At least he didn't tear up nothing on the motor, because that was really pissing to cost him. If I had to get into that V8 motor and build it, and all the cam caps, and I don't think that one's actually got a lot of cam caps. I think they just slide into the head, and it's got a alignment plate at the end of it, or like an alignment shim, I guess, that holds the cam into place. I forgot. It's been a while since I've been into that. But it's the same engine that we got in our drag car. It's just not supercharged. So, but anyways, we got all the wheels balanced now. It looks like Jamie's getting a phone call. Ooh, hold up. This is an important phone call, guys. Give me just a second. the ministry we started. Clothes, backpacks. That's right up our alley. That's everything that we got. Cars, yeah, we'll be able to have yeah, it's we'll have plenty enough to feed that we'll have well enough food. Yeah, normally what we do is we cook it that day. Look at there, guys. Everything's working out for a reason. Alright, I'm gonna let her keep talking, but anyways, let's get over here and dang, I'm so excited now. I can't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and get this thing up in the air and get the tires and rim package put back open, or put back on here. Jamie started out good and is crashing horribly right now. Alright, so we just got our rear drive axle in. We're going to go ahead and slide that in here. Put some grease on that bad boy so we can get it out later. There we go. Got it in there. Yeah, they're brand new toys still in the package. Here, write down the ages and stuff. That way we make sure we got everything correct. Cause we got. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get this thing down. I think we got the suspension pretty good. Alright, and then, oh yeah, we gotta work on the interior, but let's see what yeah, see, we ain't gonna be able to fix that interior, so let's get back into our inventory. Let's see, maybe the seats are in here. Okay, so we're gonna need a new front, that onto there. Fenders are absolutely destroyed. The lights, front bumper, rear bumper, and all the glass. So let's get in, let's go over here and get our part menu opened up. Back out, body workstation. We can get the regular glass. They're gonna be gone with other family. Alright, so we got our lights ordered, we got our, I think we got all of our glass ordered. If anything's missing, we'll come back and get it. We do need the fenders. I don't think they were, oop, we went too far back. Go to, we are going to need the rear bumper because it was a custom rear bumper and I think it had custom. Dang, we accidentally ordered the wrong bumpers and stuff, so we're going to have to get these lights. We accidentally spent some money that we didn't need to spend, but it's okay. I actually kind of like this build. I may try to find one and do that swap. Alright, let's get all this on there so we can get it ready to be primered up. I don't know, guys. I think I like the factory ones better. There we go. Okay, these are California tags, so we need to actually add them to it. 2 California tags. Alright, let's pull up our... Jamie's gonna have to head down here to the DMV and deal with these. Alright, so anyways, we're waiting on tags. Alright, Jamie, you still on the phone? Alright, so what just went on in the background? So besides, like, this is real life stuff we're talking about now, not for car mechanic simulator. So not only we have a ministry work, but we also do stuff for the homeless shelter. We cook like during Thanksgiving this past, you know, a few weeks ago, we did Thanksgiving dinner for the homeless shelter. Well, something ended up happening at that homeless shelter while we couldn't come up there and do it, for various reasons that I'm not going to even discuss, but it is sad whenever you're trying to help the homeless people, and because of one person sitting there, you know, making horrible comments or complaining about stuff or whatever it may be. Uh, yeah, that's right. We accidentally put the wrong tail light. Anyways, so got a little bit upset, prayed about it, and seriously, this quick is how fast stuff like this works. The same day we end up finding another place that it works hand in hand, like literally everything that we got is exactly what this homeless shelter needs. The amount of food, the stuff that we got. The only thing that we got to deal with now is we got to get some Bibles on the way, which I'm going to order them tomorrow because I got to go up there to the bank. But today I'm going to be doing recording for my channel, so we got to go up there to the bank tomorrow. We got to put money into there, order the Bibles, that way we will have them by, let's see, we should have them. I don't know if we're going to have them before the end of the week, but I may be able to call around and find a Christian bookstore that has some NLT Bibles. It may just be some riding. We may be riding, man. We may really be taking out the Honda Civic Type R and going riding. But anyways, it all worked out. That's the biggest story out of this. So, uh, and I know y'all heard Jamie saying, like I was counting it. Son, she blew that one. She hit the first one really good and then just destroyed it. I bet you it was at least 30, back there. It don't matter, it all worked out. So, but anyways, we got our tags here. She decided to throw the license plate at me because I was deciding to being ugly, but no, that's real stuff. We do that. Anyways, figure I'd give some insight on the reason why I was worried about that phone call in the background. But you know, guys, besides, you know, kids watching this show, adults, whatever it may be, do your best to help people out in the world because that is the only thing that is going to matter in the end. We will be judged by this one day. So let's go ahead and get this engine off of the sand, and let's see if we can't keep this boy from being judged. I mean, this BMW is looking nice. Oh man, I like this. We're gonna have to look for one of these in a barnyard find. This is actually a nice car. But let's get the motor hoist so we can get this engine into there. Install the motor. Wow, that motor looks kind of weird on that bottom screen. Kind of looking kind of crushed for some reason. I don't know what all that was about, but anyways, let's move this equipment. Get it out of the way. Alright, so we got the engine back in. We got to put the transmission drive shaft back in, and then we're going to go ahead and order the interior for this car. What is this car? What do they call it, is what I need to know. BMW Panther Mark 1. Okay. Get out the license plate. It's going to be in the F section. Let's see, where is it at? EF. Alright, so it's got to be up into here. Nope, it's not even showing it. So we'll this is what gets on my nerves right here. I'm gonna have to pull the door back off so we can get the interior stuff because it doesn't ever show up what you're trying to do. Tag, 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 tag. Alright. Now we'll go over here, pull this up. License plate. Alright. There's that one. It's gonna need 2 front seats. And I think we already got the steering wheel, but whatever, we're just gonna get a new one anyways. So let's go ahead and get the interior put back in. We may actually be able to finish this car in one episode, but it's got to look exactly the same. Yep, we already have one of them steering wheels, not a big deal. Alright, do the magical spin so it resets. Put this door back on. Alright, there we go. We got the engine in, so now all we gotta do really is fluids, and we're probably gonna have to tune this car. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll put new reservoirs in while we're in here, because these other reservoirs are, well, we're gonna have to reuse that one. Because I do not actually have any of these. Let's go ahead, we'll put it on the parts menu to get up our rallies. We need to keep these coolant reservoirs in too, I guess. Alright, we'll pull it out of here. That way we can put a new one in. Yeah, we gotta get the radiator back in. Brand new radiator, because you know it got destroyed whenever the car left the road. New cooling fan assembly, because the other one was filled up with sand and whatever else was flying through the front of the car. We'll put him a good air filter in there. I don't even think his dad's gonna even pay attention to that. He ain't gonna know unless he pulls this apart. And normally, I'm pretty sure his dad probably paid to have this done. It's probably never turned the first wrench on this car, but I could be wrong. So maybe he won't notice it. You ain't gonna be able to tell the horsepower difference anyways with just an air filter. But anyways, let's go ahead and get our new coolant reservoir in. They ran that across really quick for us. They're like literally right next door, so we can get parts extremely fast. Alright, I think we got all the components up underneath the hood. We're gonna go ahead and re-bleed the braking system. Go ahead and gravity bleed the brakes, undo all the things on it, the bleeder valves, and let it leak down. And catch it in little plastic tubs. Alright. We have to get the engine back up into the air again because we got to put our new oil filter on. Let's see. And I don't even have a V8 oil filter, and I could have swore that we had some of these. Because I know we built one for our car. Alright, so we're waiting on that. We'll put these down pipes on, get the transmission installed while we're waiting on parts. Transmission, we went ahead and serviced the transmission while we had it out. Fluid change, checked out everything looked good. Cause this engine swap ain't been in here for very long. Cause it's not a whole lot of stuff worn out at all. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, I thought I saw something while we was back here. Let me look at this. Okay, it looked like we had a destroyed bushing. Okay, alright, never mind, optical illusion. It looked like we had missed a bushing. But, alright, so we got the starter on, we got the downpipes. We just got the rest of our parts that we ordered coming in, so rest of the fluids. At least you can actually see how much you're adding in this one. And remember, this is a trick, guys. It's an optical illusion. Right there. That's where the line is. Don't pay attention to that first, like, glow of red going up. You're looking for that line, because you're looking at this stuff at an angle. So, alright. Got that. That should be good enough if any air pockets come out. We've already got the brake system bled, so it's ready. Power steering, oh yeah, final thing, we gotta add the engine oil. Oh, wait a minute. Can't do that without a filter. Come in with the rest of our parts. And just make sure the old O-ring is off of here whenever y'all pull these filters off. Sometimes the old ones like getting stuck, but since this was a fairly new engine swap, it ain't had a chance to get baked onto the side of the motor yet, so it wasn't stuck. There we go. Alright, so now we got that. We got all the fluids done. Interior's in, looking pretty good, so let's get this car moved to the paint shop, and we're gonna get it repainted, and then I guess I'm gonna go put it in here and get it re-dyno tuned. Factory color. It was white? That thing did not come in looking white, but okay, we'll do it. Or the current color. Okay, so that is what he currently has it. Alright. Wait, hold up. Let me see what this, because that surely does not look like the current color. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it was metallic. Alright, that was the reason why that wasn't matching up right. Alright, so we got it painted. Everything's ready to go now. Yeah, engine's good. Let's go ahead and get it into the dyno and make sure everything is running correctly. Engine cannot be started. That's because we don't have a battery in it. That's alright, because I keep batteries on me. Put a new one. We got one of them out here in the dyno shop. We normally got them floating around everywhere, so we just threw that one in. And let's see. Put our oil filter on. We're gonna go ahead and add our oil. Alright. That's got that hyperlube in there for race engines, because we know this is probably not some factory motor, but we're gonna find out. Let's see what we got. So 309 was the factory horsepower, so let's see how worn out this engine is. So he's had a loss of 274 horsepower. 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 274 horsepo But that, that's just wear and tear on this engine. My dyno is going to know what this engine was going to run brand new, but since it was a motor swap, it probably already had some mileage done to it. So we are ready. We are ready for, I think we're ready for the customer to come pick up this car, and we are just about to close for the day. Or, I guess, get ready for lunch, I should say. This is about a half a day pull, so we did a lot of work. We did a lot of work. The seat, it almost looks like them seats are kind of dirty, like they're not the new seats. Let me look. No, maybe they are. But anyways, car is completely redone. I would go, oh yeah, before we do that, before we get the customer here, we need to go make sure the car is aligned correctly. No, not that. We just want to check the alignment, which is in the back. Yep, I figured it was going to be messed up back here. Alright, we're going to have to realign the headlights because they're new. Okay, that one's good. This one is not. Right there. Alright. Okay, so we got the headlights aligned. We got the engine tuned. It's running good, or at least as good as it's going to run. And, we're going to, let's check the order form before we push this car out front so it can be picked up. Alright, spray car with factory paint. Now, the factory color... Okay, so anyways, we're gonna have to repaint the car again because it wasn't very specific. That was the original color it come in was this, so I guess the boy wants to go ahead and there you go. There's the factory color right there. Just regular gloss paint. It doesn't look that great, but this is not my vehicle. It looked better the other way, but I guess he's trying to suck up for taking the car out and destroying it. If I'd done something like that, I'd probably be doing some sucking up too. But anyways, there we go. We'll leave the hood pop for him so he can check everything out. And this should be it for the work order. So let's see what we made. Alright, so that wasn't a very big job. It's a $10,000 payout. Anything that we do make positive is a blessing. We had to help this kid out a lot on a lot of different things. And like I said, we started out with 180 something. I think it was $189,000. So let's see what we're gonna let him come and pick it up so he can get this car home. Tail light B. Okay, so I think that's what's going on here. Is some of the body panel parts are. We may not be getting the full exact money for this car because we don't have everything in here. So they were aftermarket tail lights. All right, so we got that done right. Let's see what else is. Why is it paying me less money now? Okay, so something's going on here. Spray it with the factory color. We did. I'm not sure what is going on with this kid. Like, everything is a complaint at this point in time. See, something told me don't take this vehicle. Let's move it. So something with the paint again. This is the third time of painting this car. So like they're just gonna have to take it the way it's the same color. Like I don't know what's going on. Alright, so move back out here. Anyways, they're just gonna have to take it the way that it is. That's it. We're done. Alright, he come and got it. We're out of here. That was very aggravating. We was just trying to help somebody, and we end up losing $4,000 on this car because of paint. But you know, it's part of business, I guess. But anyways, guys, we'll catch y'all on the next episode. I hope y'all have a blessed day and a